Oh man, we have people waiting.
14 people waiting for us.
Sorry, guys, waiting. We had to find a spot in the park because our site doesn't have fast enough internet connection. So we came into town and into the park. We were looking all over for a spot in the shade. So finally found one, but that's why we're a little late.
Yeah.
But we're in the town of Forks, Washington, because we're staying out on the Olympic Peninsula. And our RV is in the Olympic National Forest right now.
What was that? What was that?
Sweetie's distracted by just all
Other
the things
people.
going on. Yeah, it's like a playground, so there's people around. So she just wants to go and play and do all these things, but gotta hang out, pup. I got her.
You got her.
She might just lay down.
We'll see. I'm covered in so much dog hair now.
Let's see. Hi, Scott. Hey, Tammy, Jody, Bonnie. Thanks for joining us. Sweetie smells mountain hamsters. Old. Not here. We're in town right now, so I don't think there are any mountain hamsters here.
No, I don't think so. Not here. Hi from Arkansas.
But yeah, so we've kind of spent the day in town in Forks because we needed some groceries and we needed some internet that was faster than what we had out in the national forest where our RV is. We had pretty slow internet, so came into town and we hung out at the library for a couple hours to use their Wi-Fi because it was nice and fast.
Yeah.
And
just turn those around.
Oh yeah. And then we also went to the grocery store here in town too. So. Sweetie girl. She's like, I want to go play with them. You want to go see them, huh? Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, so we're staying in the Olympic National Forest, not too far from here. And like David said, we didn't have very good signal there. We had signal. It's good enough to like upload and work on, but not.
Oh, sweet pea. Oh my goodness. Sit, pup.
But not good enough to live stream from. So.
Oh, Tammy says you tried your egg salad and it was a huge hit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I love that egg salad. It's so good and it's really easy to make too. So it's a good lunch snack. It's not the most filling thing in the world, but it's definitely good for you and yeah, definitely easy to make too. Oh, hey, my dad's in here. Hey, Dad. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, I know, puppy, I know.
She wants them to come back. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes, thank you. So excited. Tammy says, hi, Dad. It's awesome. Yeah, but the unfortunate thing about where we're staying right now, and I think it might have been kind of a bad idea to come out to the Olympic Peninsula in Western Washington, is because there's so many forest fires in the area that there's just this haze, this really thick haze, and today is the worst that it's been since we got here. It's so hazy, and it actually kind of smells like campfire smoke a little bit too.
Yeah, when we woke up this morning, it smelled like campfire smoke when we went outside.
Yeah, and so there's a lot of forest fire pollution in the area, unfortunately, and it's actually kind of aggravating our throats too. We got like sore throats and stuff, so
yeah.
It's supposed to clear up. It's supposed to start clearing up tomorrow though, and other than that we don't know what it's going to be doing. What?
So she's watching them.
Yeah, I know, she's watching them. She's watching everyone. So yeah, there's a lot of fires up in British Columbia especially that are affecting this area, and it's blowing down. But someone in the comments on one of our videos gave us a link to the NOAA Weather Services.
Mm-hmm. They've been very helpful.
Yeah, they've got like a 36-hour forecast, and we've been watching that. And it's forecasting the direction of that forest fire smoke. So we've been watching that really, really keenly, because if you guys have seen our last video when we went up on Sauk Mountain, our visibility was just so badly hindered. So, we want to go on some more awesome hikes like that in the Olympic National Park and National Forest, but we're like really watching that smoke forecast to see when it's going to be clear here. And yeah, we may have to like really pay real close attention to that. So when we do go out and adventure, do our next hike or whatever, that it's on a clear day, so that we can see far. And not only that, so that when we can breathe a little easier. Because it is actually it's like bothering our sinuses, and Jenny especially, it's given her allergic reactions, and we think even Sweetie is feeling it because she's been doing a lot of weird things that she hasn't usually been doing. So we think it's aggravating her as well.
Yeah. So we're really hoping. Are you pulling it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that NOAA weather thing up.
Oh, hello. I dug you. You slobbered all over my hand. That's really gross. Really gross. Ew, you're so slobbery right now.
All right.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for that. I was gonna show them what that looks like. That NOAA weather
I thought
thing.
you had it saved to your phone already.
No, I gotta find that. I gotta find the comment. It was one of the first ones. It was pretty early. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yes. Dog slobbers are awesome.
Dog slobbers. Yeah, and when you have a Rottweiler, that's just part of life. She slobbers everywhere.
Yep.
She drools. She slobbers. It's a very real part of our life now.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, here we go.
Pulling it up.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna show. There we go. Yeah, so that's like the what we're paying pretty close attention to is this NOAA forecast, and we are, where are we? We're like right up here. So that's where we're at. Oh man, Jenny, it's gonna get bad. That stinks. Tomorrow's gonna be really good. It's really nice and clear, and then it gets really bad. Red is bad.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Hazy in Minnesota too?
Actually,
Wow.
we had someone say that they're actually getting some smoke over in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we
from all
did
these
hear.
fires.
Yeah, the forest fires right now are insane. They're everywhere. In Seattle, right before we left, was really bad because
Really, really
yeah,
bad.
they're like surrounded in forest fires. They've got them up north in British Columbia. There are actually forest fires in the Olympic National Forest right now, so they got them out west. I think there are some fires out east, and there's fires down in California right now too. So yeah, Seattle is just getting, no matter where the wind blows, Seattle's getting smoke
Oh, she
carried
saved a
over to
little
them.
one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh
little
boy.
one. Sweetie loves children.
Yeah. What? Oh, I know. I know, pup. I know, girl. She's like, I want to play.
Are we happy to be back on the road? We are happy to be back on the road.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are
Yeah.
back on the road.
Yes. We're not in Seattle anymore.
Sweet pea. Yeah, we spent 6 weeks with my brother in Seattle, Washington, and we just stayed on his property right next to his house. But
I very much got slobbered on.
yeah, but now,
You in
yeah,
for
we're
your
finally
close-up?
back on the road. Yeah, she's coming in for a close-up. And yeah, it feels really good. We were like worried that it would take us a little while to get back into it because it felt like it's been so long since we've been on the road. And we were hooked up to my brother Thomas's electrical and water, so we had unlimited water, unlimited electricity. So now we're back to having to pay attention to our electricity usage and our water usage. But even, like, as soon as we got all set up, we were like, oh yeah, this is good.
This is normal.
Yeah, this is normal. So
Back to being normal.
yeah, we got back to our version of normal very quickly, and we
Less than a day.
yeah, we felt at home again in the national forest. Canine video bombing. Yeah, she's pretty good at it. She knows she's the star of the show though, so she's just like, I'm gonna get my face up in there.
Are you gonna get your face up in here? Sweetie. What?
I'm gonna see
What?
if this gives a little better. No, worse. I think. I don't know. I'll stop messing
What
with
are
it.
they doing? Are they running? What are they doing? Are they playing?
Yeah. Sweet pea. It's okay.
Sweetie.
Oh, the sun come out a little bit. It's like really bad now.
I don't know. It's behind this tree. It's over there. It's up over there. So maybe angle it this way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
oh
helps.
yeah, that's way better. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
move it
because the
that way.
sun is over there. So maybe like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Yeah. All right, sweet pea. Sit. Oh, sorry, I shoved right into you. Someone asked, let's see, if we've gotten into foraging at all. Let's see. Bonnie is asking if we got into foraging at all to save some money. And no, we really haven't. We, if we're by like blackberry bushes or something.
Which we're camped by right now.
Which we're by right now. Yes, we will enjoy some blackberries, but we haven't done it as like an actual like way to find food. But that might be something we'll look into in the future though. Oh, okay. So Tammy says it's better. That's good.
Good.
The video quality. Smoky East Idaho. Man, do you got
Idaho's,
smoky forest fire haze out there too, or?
yeah, Idaho's not far from here.
Cool.
Not too far.
Thank you, Scott. We really appreciate that. It's a big help.
She's so slobbery.
We really appreciate got tongue-tied. We really appreciate that, Scott. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Here, just for you, we'll have Sweetie do something. Sweetie girl, shake.
Good girl.
Did it do it? Sit. Shake. There, that shake was for you, Scott. Yeah.
You're so good. What are our near future plans? That is a good question. We have 2 hikes planned out.
Well, very
tentatively.
rough ideas.
It really depends on whether or not the smoke clears up when we want to go somewhere. We have a hike in the rainforest that we want to do. I haven't picked out exactly which one yet because so far all the ones I found are really short. So I don't know exactly how long we're going to spend there. Maybe we'll do all of the hikes that I find because they're all so short.
Oh man, there give me so many hikes though. The Olympic National Forest and State Park, or the Olympic National Park and National Forest are really big.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a ton of stuff. And what we didn't know until we came out here, like Jenny said, there's rainforests out here. It rains so much that there are temperate rainforests out on the Olympic Peninsula. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
So
there's one not too far from here. It's like 30 miles or something from Forks, Washington.
yeah, and you've never been in one. Yeah, we've never been in any type of rainforest before, so that's like a biome that we haven't experienced yet. So we're probably gonna go into the Hoh National Forest, or Hoh Rainforest.
Rainforest, yes.
Yeah.
Spelled H-O-H. I don't know if we're pronouncing it properly, but
Yeah, it might
that's
be
how it's spelled.
Ha or something.
I don't know.
When it comes to pronunciations, we just make our best guess,
Yep.
and that's what we say, and it's almost always wrong, but sometimes it's right.
Sometimes.
Not very
Yeah.
often.
So
though.
we have the rainforest that we want to check out, and another hike, I think called Hurricane Ridge.
Yeah, Hurricane Ridge.
Yeah. David's brother told us about it. Ew, she just dripped on me. Ah.
Oh, someone asked if we plan on traveling to Florida sometime in the far future. Not anytime soon, though. We'll probably be out west for quite a while, a year or 2. Oh my goodness, I know there's people around. You want to play with them?
More children have shown up.
Yeah, I know.
She really wants to go save them from having fun.
Yeah,
That's what she does.
Yeah, when children are nearby and they're like screaming and hollering, Sweetie, she acts like they're like
In danger.
or something, and she needs to save them. So. I know, puppy. I know. Oh my goodness, Sweetie.
Okay.
Okay.
You got her?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my.
Sweetie girl. Okay, I know. Sit. I know. It's
He's
okay,
just
big
having
pup.
fun.
It's okay.
He's just having fun. It's okay. He's okay.
Now we've got swings.
Okay.
Come on, pup. Come on. All right, Jenny. Do you have the live stream? Me and Sweetie are gonna go for a walk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, pup.
Do you want to take her frisbee?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wear her out. Here you go. Yeah. This is her favorite toy, her frisbee. So we're gonna go play. Come on, pup. Let's go.
We're gonna go play and distract her from the screaming children. Well, by we, I mean David. And I'm going to sit here and entertain you folks. And possibly try and show you him over there playing with Sweetie. Maybe? There they are. Hey, you're in frame.
Huh?
You're in frame.
Am I now?
Yeah?
All right, cool.
Okay. So now you guys get to watch him play fetch with Sweetie. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can answer any more questions. Bye, Sweetie. You got this. I got this. Yes. Sweetie does want to swing too. Greetings from England. Wow, that's really far. Do we have any plans to upgrade our RV? We've talked about it a few times. We're not 100% sure. Possibly maybe getting a Class B, maybe getting a Class C, maybe getting a super large Class B, a fifth wheel, I don't know. There's so many different options and we don't have a need to upgrade right now, so we're not right now, and we haven't really looked into exactly what we would want in the future. But we do talk about it a lot and fantasize about what we might get in the future. Oh boy. Going to the West Coast for winter? We think so. We haven't really planned out our fall trip yet. We have 2 different options. We don't know which one we're going to do yet. We still have to talk about it. So yeah, but we're thinking about it. Where does the dog sleep? Sweetie sleeps. Our RV came with a really flimsy, crappy, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, comforter. It was a short queen comforter, and we fold that up, and that's her bed at night, and then we roll it up and stick it behind our trash can in the RV when she's not sleeping. And she sleeps there. She sleeps in the RV. Sometimes she sleeps on the bed when we're not in the bed. And she always cuddles with David right before bed too. Have we ever run into campgrounds with breed restrictions? We have actually when we were in San Antonio. We couldn't find any campgrounds that were in our price range that also allowed Rottweilers. There was one that was willing to make an exception for us, but because they didn't normally allow Rottweilers, we weren't willing to actually patronize them. Why don't we try go to Quartzsite for the winter? We're definitely going to be in Quartzsite during winter. Hi.
We're gonna hang out back here.
You're gonna hang out over there?
Yep, we're just gonna look good.
Just look good?
Yep.
In the background? Okay. We want to go to Quartzsite during winter, but we're not going to winter in Quartzsite, I don't think. We're just gonna visit Quartzsite, right?
Maybe. I thought we were gonna stay there for a couple weeks.
I mean, well, yeah, we're gonna stay there. We're gonna stay there for a couple weeks because there's the big tent event and gem and mineral show there that we want to check out. We didn't get to check out the gem and mineral show last year, so we want to check it out this year. And potentially doing a meetup there. We haven't. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. Let me see what else. Do we have a passports yet? We do not. We don't have any plans to go up through Canada to get to Alaska anytime soon. So we're just putting those off for now. Have we thought of going through Iowa? Of course. We want to go through every state.
Back out.
Back out? How's the Easy Start working out? So far it's working excellently. We haven't actually needed to turn our air conditioner on with the generator since testing it originally. So we haven't really had to test it, but it does work really well. I guess the less often we use it, the longer it'll last, I guess. You've been out to Minnesota? We have not been out to Minnesota. We almost went to Minnesota once though, when we were traveling so we left New Hampshire, we went to Illinois, and then up into northern Illinois before coming over to Fort Wayne. We almost went into Minnesota instead of checking out Starved Rock State Park, but I'm glad we did, because it was a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Scott. Postal duty calls. Sorry about that. It was very nice seeing you. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you, Louis Fouts. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but thank you. Yes. One thing that I also don't like about national parks is no dogs on the trails there. Luckily, the Olympic National Park allows dogs on the trails that are right near the visitor center, but none of them are even a mile long, so I don't know if we'll do those. We'll see, but probably not. We'll probably end up doing a longer hike without her instead. Those kids are loud. Lake Superior is beautiful. I've when I was younger, I think young teenager, I went there once. Check out Mexico. We've thought about it. I know it's super close to Yuma. It's like, I don't know, 20 minutes away. It's really, really close.
You guys on?
Yep, hold on.
All right.
How late did we watch the meteors the other night? We started watching the meteors, well, we were all set up and ready to watch them about 8:30. and then it wasn't dark enough to really see any until about 10, maybe 9:30, and then we stopped at around 11:30. The meteors didn't stop then, but they had gotten less frequent, and we were all really tired and getting very cold. So we decided to head back around 11:30, and then we got back around 2 a.m. before going to bed. It was very late. When is the next time we will be live? Exactly 2 weeks from today, if we have signal. 2 weeks from today, we plan on being in the Mount Rainier National Park. And the campsite I've been looking at doesn't have any signal. And as a matter of fact, I can't really find any campsites there that have any signal that are free. So we'll probably have to drive into town for that live day too. But it'll be now near Mount Rainier next time. But exactly 2 weeks from today. I don't know the exact date. I'm sorry. Acadia National Park is dog friendly. Oh, well that's cool. Maybe we'll check that one out. That'd be really cool. We love taking her on trails and hikes with us. Was the haze on your hike all smoke or fog too? It was smoke. It was all smoke. The only time it got foggy was down in the valleys, and we did a short time lapse of that. It just filled the valleys with that thick fog, but it wasn't the haze that was in the air. That was all smoke, just like here. Hi. Your pups are watching, sweetie. That's good. Well, where did she go? Oh no, they're going that way for some reason. Have we ever thought about having kids? We've thought about it. We haven't made any decisions. That's about all I can answer. I'm sorry. That's all. We've thought about having kids. We haven't made a decision on whether or not we want kids. And yeah, we're just still kind of in the limbo of whether or not we're going to have them. We'll see. No dogs on trails in the national park. What about campgrounds? Most dogs are allowed in the campgrounds, but they're not allowed like more than 150 yards out of the campground, like out into the wilderness or anything, like at Joshua Tree National Park. Dogs are allowed at the campgrounds there. There's no breed restriction, but they're not allowed more than 150 yards off of the campground roads. Thank you, S&B Stags. Hello from Middle Tennessee. Very nice. I'm pretty sure it's still really hot there right now, isn't it? I have a suggestion if you give Reboost a call and also Wi-Fi Ranger. We've thought about potentially getting a Reboost. We haven't really looked into it yet. This is about one of the first times that we've really kind of needed it, where we have decent signal, but it's not good enough. We would have loved to live stream from our campsite, so maybe we'll get a Reboost. Yeah. Someone said they had a suggestion if we look into. They said Reboost, but I'm pretty sure they meant Reboost.
Yeah.
And a Wi-Fi Ranger.
Yeah.
That would be really nice.
Yeah, Wi-Fi Rangers are more for Wi-Fi. We don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, we don't have Wi-Fi, so we wouldn't need
cellular.
a Wi-Fi Ranger. We would need a Reboost for cell signal.
Demi, how you doing?
What?
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Cool.
Do you want to come answer questions now?
I would like to rejoin the party.
You would like to rejoin?
But I can't.
Do you want me to go play with Sweetie?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You're prettier than me anyway.
I'm prettier than him. I don't know, I think
So that was my reason.
that was his reason, that I stay on camera and he sits over there with Sweetie. To keep her from going crazy with all the kids. Let me see. What's with national parks? No dogs on trails, no drones. Yeah, I agree. I know it's because it's a national park, because national forests allow dogs on almost all of their trails, and they allow drones. So, I don't know, it's just whoever manages it.
I think national parks would be more for
Because there's so much tourism in them?
well, yeah, and yeah, there's so many people there, and people also don't clean up after their waste as much as they should, and
Yeah.
not only that, but They're like protecting. Yeah. They're protecting wildlife. So you can say that.
Yeah.
Hear it.
I don't know if you could hear David or not, but he said that it's not only because there's a lot of tourism there, but it's to help prevent like erosion on trails, and people don't typically clean up after their dogs. I mean, typically there's enough people that don't clean up after their dogs that it is a problem. We have been places that are national parks where there are very, very obvious signs that say no dogs allowed on trails, and yet there are still people there with dogs. And there are signs that say no drones, and there are still people there with drones. So
some people don't follow the rules.
Some people don't follow the rules.
Oh, and the drones are allowed in national forests, but not the parks, because the Parks Department, the national forest, the airspace above national forest is governed by the FAA, and they don't have any rules on drones. Like,
oh, okay. I didn't know that. So the reason that you're allowed to fly a drone over national forest is because the airspace over national forest is governed by the FAA, and they don't have restrictions on drones. So that's why you can fly over national forest.
Different governing body.
Different governing body. Hello from the Bahamas. Hello, Stacy. I'm sure it's super warm there. The high at our campsite today is 88, and right here it's like 75.
Yeah.
It's a little cooler in town. Scott Horn says no meteor shower will ever compare to the Jenny freakout of awe and happiness over the eclipse.
Yeah. Oh, no
well,
way.
Well,
no meteor shower could compare to the eclipse.
Yeah, there's no meteor shower that could ever compare to the eclipse. It was very, very cool. Are we in a city park right now? What is this? Is this a city park?
I mean,
or is
it's
it a
in
county
the
park?
City limits, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I
I think it's a city park. I don't see any signs.
Yeah, I'm almost positive this is in the Fork City limits.
Yeah. It's called Tillicum?
Tillicum Park, yep.
Tillicum Park. Were your parents and in-laws supportive of your full timing? They were. They were actually very supportive. And we've visited a lot of family this year. And I know that they really like that we can do that while full timing. And David's mom had the reaction that we thought she would. And she said, "Take me with you." And it was really cute.
I knew she was going to say that.
We knew she was going to say that.
We all super excited.
Yeah.
All right, we can rejoin now. Pop my shoes
Papa
off.
squat.
Yay, I'm back. Oh, sorry.
Louis Fouts, thank you so much.
Say it,
Just
Pop.
figured out how Super Chat works. That's cool. Yeah, we haven't had a chance to actually use Super Chat ourselves yet, so we imagine that it may be a little difficult at first to figure out.
Sweetie, it's okay, Pop. Wait.
Ouch,
Louis.
ouch.
Wait, Louis gets something from Sweetie. Sweetie, go sit.
We've had quite a few other donators.
Oh, we
since
have?
then, yes.
Oh, I've missed out. Dang it. Oh, she's pooped anyway. Dang it.
Yeah, she's too tired to do any tricks. Sorry, guys.
I pooped her out on purpose. I took her out there. She loves playing frisbee. It's her favorite toy. So I figured that would be a good distraction from her, from the screaming kids that she wanted to go play with and save. And so yeah, she's all pooped out now, which is perfect.
Yeah,
it's exactly what
they
we
were
want.
swinging on this little rotating like tire swing
That's
type
like
thing.
just like right there, like
Right on the
10
other,
feet
like,
away from us.
Yeah, very, very close. That's why it was so loud, by the way.
They were having a blast. It was really cute. And Sweetie, she just wants to go and see them and give them all big licks. And that's just, she was getting upset that she couldn't. But
yeah, it was really cute. But if we had, we know what would have happened. She would have bit the tire.
oh
That's
yeah,
it.
she
Should've
wanted to
just
bite
bit
that
the tire.
Yeah, things that move, things that rotate, they weird her out.
Hello, baby. 50 miles from you, looks like the smoke is lifting. We hope so. It does seem to be clearing up just a little bit, kind of right here.
Maybe.
But not by where we're camped at.
Sticky
It is
thick.
super thick where we're camped at.
Oops, she's coming down.
Laying down?
Yep.
All right.
A raft of wandering otters. By the way, that's an awesome name. I love it. Please say hi to the Cullens and Black families for us. Shout out to Twilight fan Susan Gordo. Love watching you two and your experiences. Jenny, you got this one.
I do. I actually love the Twilight series. I have all the books. They're not with us, unfortunately. They're back in Fort Wayne. And we have all the movies with us.
The movies are with us.
Yes.
Yep.
David has actually promised to do a Twilight series movie marathon with me. Not all in the same day.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the stipulation. I was like, not all at once. We can do like a movie a night.
Yeah. For 4 nights.
Yeah,
But yeah.
because that's, the move. For those of you that don't know, the Twilight series was set in Forks,
Yeah.
which is the exact city that we're in.
Right now, yes.
They didn't do any filming in the city, but the story is based off of this area. So.
Yeah, and other surrounding towns. But
Yeah.
it was actually, the majority of it was actually filmed in Helens, Oregon. I looked it up.
And not even
Yeah. Not even Washington, but
she's a big fan.
There's a part of it. The Collins house is an actual real house that people do live in. It is located just on the north side of Portland, Oregon. You are allowed to go there, even though people live there. They just ask that you stay at the end of their driveway, and you can take as many pictures as you want. So I think that's really cool. And if we drive through Portland again, I'm sorry, I'm geeking out over here.
She does like it. She does like it.
It's a lot of fun. Glad you made it to the Olympics. Hope you saw Crescent Lake, 30 miles from Forks, and stopped by Ruby Beach.
We did drive by Crescent Lake a
Yeah.
bit. Oh, yeah. That was the name.
Where was that?
That was
Where was that at?
the whole time we were driving through the park, the national park, when the lake that was right on the side of the road.
I remember the lake.
Yeah. It's a really big lake. It was really pretty. It was really pretty.
Yeah, we were sad on the drive here though, because even though it was a really pretty drive, it would have been even more beautiful if the haze wasn't in the area.
It all comes back to the haze, because
It
like
does.
it's the visibility is so little here. You can see like 2, maybe 3 miles, and that's it. And usually you can see mountains off in the way far distance, but like just like 2 or 3 miles away, you can't see. It's just completely shrouded.
Yeah.
It's really weird, and the sun is like this odd, like deep orange color,
Yeah.
and like everything around us is like just
Orangey.
yellow, like yellowy. It's got like this yellow color to it. It's really weird and unsettling.
Yeah. And then like when it gets low on the horizon or like early in the morning, it was like pink outside.
Oh man, and the moon.
Oh,
the moon is like straight up red.
It was
like
really cool.
red.
It was
it's
very, very cool.
weird, yeah.
What drone are we using?
DJI Phantom 4 Pro, and it is the bomb diggity. Bomb diggity.
Why would that family be so rude right next to you? Well, I
they
mean,
weren't being rude.
yeah, they were being rude.
No, it's a public park. They have every right to as much as we do. I don't think,
Yeah. We chose a spot that we thought would be quiet.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Yeah, no, they were having
quiet.
fun. Those kids were really cute. So yeah, they were having a blast. It was just a family having fun.
Yeah. You have fur babies right now. We do have fur babies. Someone asked if we were planning on having kids.
Oh.
And I said, I don't know. We don't know. That's all I could give them. We don't know.
Did you say you wouldn't stay on the beach ever again, and why? Okay, so we probably will end up staying on a beach again. It was kind of cool, but like the shine wore off the apple very, very quickly.
Yes,
The sand and the wind and the salt and the mosquitoes.
We will never stay on a beach for longer than 4 days.
Probably not, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we might stay on a beach again, but like it's not all it's cracked up to be. Like in your head, you've got like this fantasy, and you're like, oh, staying on the beach with the ocean, it's magical, magnificent. But it's actually kind of annoying.
It is for a couple days.
Yeah,
it's
it
very
is.
nice for a couple days.
Yeah, it's cool at first, but then like once the novelty wears off, you're just like, there's a lot more cons than pros here.
Yeah.
Get me back out in the woods.
I agree. You got to go to Alaska. We will someday. We actually know that there are quite a few YouTubers up there, other nomads up there in Alaska right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Alaska. So what we decided is we don't have our passports yet, so we can't go to Alaska because we can't go through Canada. So we were like, all right, everyone's going to Alaska. We got to be cool. We got to be as cool as we can too. So we're literally like as close to Alaska as we can be in the continental United States. I'm joking. That's not actually why we're here, but it was kind of funny. We made that realization like shortly after we got here. We were like, we are about as close to Alaska as you possibly can get.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, we love our Wii Boost. Yeah, we should look into those.
We really should. We really should.
Yeah.
We would have been able to go live at our campsite instead of here.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, cool. The Wayward Wags found us through I'm Not Lost in RVing. Yeah, they're good people.
Yes, they are good people. She actually texted me yesterday.
Yeah, Jenny and Stacy are turning into buddies. Are they on right now? Are they watching?
I don't know.
They almost always are.
I haven't seen anything from them. She asked us yesterday. She sent me a text and asked me yesterday if we were going live today, and I said we were gonna try. We were gonna try. We weren't sure how our signal was gonna go.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I don't know.
if
I
you
don't know if
haven't
they're
seen
here.
I'm Not Lost in RVing, go ahead and check them out. They're
Yeah.
a couple of cool people, retired police officers. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. They're really sweet. Lovely in Maryland. It is nice here, actually. It's a little hot today, and it's going to be hot tomorrow too. But for the most part, the rest of our, like when we first got here, and the rest of our forecasts, it's going to be highs in the high 60s, low 70s,
Yeah.
and lows in the mid 50s.
Yeah.
Mid and low 50s.
We are pretty happy we got that easy start installed though before we left, because now we're like, hey, we can run our AC now if we need to.
Yep. Yep.
So that's good to know that even if it gets hot enough, we can fire up the generator and run the AC. But I don't think we'll need it because this was like the hottest day.
Yeah.
The high was 87, but I don't think it ever really got close to that. So
No, our truck says it's 88 at our campsite.
well, our truck thermometer, I don't think that's the best.
Based on what it said before, I don't think it's the best one. She wants to go see the children.
Yeah.
There are people doing yoga over there too.
Oh, there are? Oh, that's neat. Cool.
But yeah, even though our truck said it was 88 at our campsite, when we got in the RV, the thermometer said it was only 80, and it actually felt really nice inside. So
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
felt
we had
really,
we had the
nice.
max fan running, drawing in air, getting a nice breeze through the RV. So it actually felt. Oh, and
it
the
felt
RV's.
really nice. Oh, it's also
RV's,
shaded.
Yeah, RV's nice and shaded
Yeah.
right now, which is good because it's keeping it not hot in there, but which is bad because we have solar panels. So, yeah.
We've had to run the generator.
Yeah, we've ran the
already.
generator a couple times to recharge.
We've only been here for 3 days.
I know.
Oh well, I couldn't
Shady
find
spot.
any.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find many other campsites that were close.
She's chewing on her leash, trying to get out. Just like, let me out.
Yeah. I couldn't find many other campsites that were free in this exact area that were open to the sun. So, kind of what we got.
Yeah. Where are you staying in Forks? Is that a free location? We're not staying in Forks. We're like 30 minutes. We're within 30 minutes, 40 minutes from Forks.
We're staying in the National Forest.
Yeah, we're in the Cascades National Forest. So.
Not Cascades.
Oh, yeah, that's on the other side of Washington. The Olympic. Got it.
Olympic
National Forest.
Yes, and it is a free site, and I will be doing a campsite review on it.
What you on the road for? We live on the road.
We're on the road for everything, for all the experiences.
Yeah, for traveling, we're full-time RVers. Apparently, is not as new to the channel. If you're new to the channel, full-time RVers traveling the country, and we're just documenting our experiences.
Yep.
That's
For
what we
everyone
do.
to see.
Yep.
And join us in our experiences, I guess.
Oh,
It's a lot of fun.
Hot in Florida, yes, I would assume.
Yes, I would assume.
If it's hot all the way up here, it's got to be hot up there. Oh, well, oh man, we are so far behind. Tammy just welcomed me back.
Oh man, yeah we are. Sorry guys. We'll try and get through these here really quickly. Can you give a shout out to my brother Peter? Hello, Joanne's brother Peter.
Peter.
Do you guys have limited space? I know I've found to save money.
To grow celery, onions, etc.
Oh,
using
yeah,
jars of water. Yeah, we've seen that. We've come across that idea before. Yeah.
It looks like it would be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
We're not very good at growing anything but succulents. So.
Is it possible to change out your dinette and put a couch in? Don't give Jenny any more reason for that. She's mentioned it multiple times.
Many times.
But I think the reason we haven't done it is because we would lose a lot of storage space that's under the dinette, and plus our furnace is under the dinette, so we'd have to find a place to put the furnace, and that's like our workspace. We've got a nice big table right there, so I don't know how we would continue to work.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Sweet pea. Hey.
It's okay. It's okay.
I have to keep the dog calm.
Sweetie is hitting the inevitable doggy overstimulation crash. She is, but I think that she's back.
She's back. She's so back. It's okay, Pop. It's okay.
Hello from South Dakota. Woohoo, Twilight! Woo! Alley Chuck Adventures swapped their dinette for a couch, David.
Oh, did they? Well, do they have somewhere else to work, though? Do they have a table somewhere else?
Well, maybe they have a folding table that they can put in front or
Maybe.
something. Like, we could do that.
I mean, we could. I mean, it's not out of the question, but where's that? What about all that stuff? Where we put our furnace? What about all the storage under our dinette?
I don't know. We could put like a storage under the couch, and the furnace can go under there, and it would have the grate in front still. I want a couch.
We'd have to. It's the furnace is right there. That's the biggest problem. Is that the furnace is under our dinette? So I don't think it's. Not in our RV. I don't think it's possible. Because even Chris Slayman's, they have a dinette right there, and I bet it's for the furnace.
Yeah, I know.
It's a small dinette though, and then they have a small couch opposing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they still have Bella's truck and forks? We don't know. We haven't really driven around.
I didn't even know that was here.
Yeah, I didn't know that was here. I would love to find that and look at it and take a picture with it. Share it. Do you like cats? Yes, we do like cats. We have a cat. David's brother and girlfriend have 3 cats. And
they were awesome.
We missed them terribly.
Yeah, kind of got attached to them.
Yeah, it's sad. Even the one that ran away, he's kind of a jerk.
Nah, he kind of ruined it for me by running away. Oh my goodness.
Look at what she did.
So much slobber.
Look at what she did.
Sit, pup, sit.
Snotted all over me.
It's okay. Come here. Come here. Okay, sit. There we go. Oh.
Whoop, it's falling down. Whoops, okay, there we go.
So Wandering Otters would be a great name for a band. Yes, it would.
That'd be really cute. We have a compost toilet like you. How do you keep the pee from stinking?
You just keep it sealed up, and because ours doesn't really smell as long as we keep it closed, but as soon as we open it up, then it does smell.
Yeah,
when we go to dump it.
Yeah, when you go to remove the liquids tank, it does smell. So there's no way for us to keep it from smelling. We've heard of people using vinegar water. So like after you dump it out, you take a mixture of vinegar water and you dump it in there and you kind of swish it around or whatever, and then you dump that out too. And that helps not only keep the staining down, but some of the smell down, but it doesn't keep like the overall smell down. But when we open our lid on our toilet, it doesn't smell for us.
Down.
I mean, it did recently, but we ended up we took the entire toilet apart and cleaned it from top to bottom, and now it doesn't smell anymore. So.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't clean your liquids container with bleach, because there's ammonia in urine, and when ammonia and bleach are mixed together, they form some pretty toxic gases. I think one of the things they make is mustard gas. So don't mix those two together. They make some pretty nasty stuff.
Sorry, there's a little one right there. So.
Oh yeah, and it is toxic, and it's some bad stuff. So yeah, never use bleach to clean out the urine bucket in a composting toilet.
Twilight held my interest as a guy as well. I read the whole series, give it a try. David actually didn't hate it.
I didn't hate it.
He didn't hate it. And he thought the movie was pretty good too.
I've watched them many times with Jenny.
Because I love them.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened while we've been camping? Just being confronted in the middle of the woods. Oh, and a bear.
Oh, the bear. That's the number one.
That was the craziest thing.
Waking up to a bear on the truck. Yeah, we made a video about that a long time ago. We didn't get any of that on video, unfortunately.
We got pictures, though, that we included in that video.
Yeah, because my number one priority when I saw a bear on top of my truck was not to film it. It was to get the bear off of my truck.
Yes. So the bear was not filmed, but I did get pictures from the window while the bear was on the truck.
Southern Exploring says, use this for a night at a site with full hookups. Thank you.
Well, thank you. We will try and find a place that has full hookups for at least one night.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Just for you. Thank you. Maybe if we all donate enough, y'all can get a wee boost. Yeah, man, those things are expensive.
They are. I don't know if you guys have looked it up, but man.
We actually were like, you know what? Let's just get a wee boost. Let's just do it.
Yeah. And then this was before we looked up how much they cost.
Yeah, and then we got online and found out that they're $500, and then we were like, let's wait. Let's wait. I think we're gonna wait.
Yeah,
Let's wait.
I don't think we needed that bad.
Yeah, we don't need it that bad. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Where do you?
Oh wait, what? Scott Rhodes. Is that
Yes.
his first post, or has he been here?
No, he donated earlier.
Oh, he did? I missed those while I was gone.
I thought he was leaving.
Scott is the man. I need to know when he's here.
You were, I don't know where you were. You were playing or something.
How does a Wii Boost work? Is it a cell signal or Wi-Fi? Hopefully someone can answer that for me. Oh, I see. Okay, it's cell signal. It's cell signal.
For the Wii Boost,
Yeah.
yes. For
And
the
then-
Wi-Fi Ranger, you have to have
That's
Wi-Fi.
strictly Wi-Fi, yeah. So the Wii Boost actually might do both. I'm not sure. I think they might have a model that does both. But I know that what we're most interested is boosting the cell signal. So basically the Wii Boost can take a very weak cellular signal and then it broadcasts it inside of the RV much stronger, and then it receives I believe it receives a broadcast from your phone and then blasts it out stronger again so that the cell tower can receive it.
Yes.
So it's basically like a relay station to increase cellular strength. I think that's how they work. Don't
Yeah.
quote me on that though, because I haven't looked it up.
But he thinks that's how they work.
Just makes sense.
Yeah. Where do we buy our clothes? All over. I've bought a
Anywhere.
lot of clothes from Goodwill, Salvation Army.
Was that a compliment on your romper?
If it's a compliment on my romper, I got my romper from Charlotte Russe in a mall in Seattle.
Yeah, nowhere special.
I love the design on it. I think it's very cute. We'll be in Quartzsite, Arizona this year. Not this year. It'll be January of next year before we get there.
Yep.
How is it towing the camper through the mountains, David?
Oh, it's easy. Yeah, and that's why we got that small of an RV, or that small of a trailer, and the 3/4 ton diesel tows it so easy. And then when the biggest thing about the diesel that I love towing with the diesel is when you're on a downcline, not so much the incline, you can just downshift, and the diesel engine, since it has such a high compression ratio, it slows down your rig, and I rarely have to touch the brake pedal on a decline, unless it's like a steep decline, like something over 9% grade. I think is about the most. Once it's around 9% grade, which is really steep, then I have to touch the brake. But yeah, the diesel is awesome, and it's easy. Towing it through windy mountain roads also. So yeah, it's nothing. No big deal. What? Oh no, your sandal's breaking. Both of them are breaking. Rip.
Good thing they were $2.
Yeah, but you've been looking for a new pair of sandals forever, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. Stuff breaks.
My sandals are breaking. I'm from Georgia too. It's
No.
hot. It's hot in Georgia. They're from Georgia.
Great. Hey.
Someone else is.
Great Scott's in the house.
Great Scott. We still
That's
haven't seen that.
awesome.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Oh my gosh,
David.
that's right.
David.
I know, you
David,
have
I
to
still haven't
watch
seen that
them.
movie.
I know. Why didn't we watch them in Seattle?
I don't know.
We should have all watched them.
We were too busy watching Marvel movies in Seattle.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Back to the Future. Jenny hasn't seen them. I have to rectify that situation pronto, ASAP, on the double, on the triple.
There's a
Quickly.
there's a store nearby. They had a very large.
We have Netflix.
We do have Netflix.
Hopefully it's on Netflix.
Okay, well we don't have Netflix.
My brother has Netflix, so we have Netflix.
Yes.
Do you have Alexa? No, we do not.
No. Hey youngsters, like your dog. It's cute. I know. She's very cute. Hey sweetie. Someone says you're cute.
Oh, I didn't think you're cute. Mwah.
Yes, Young Savage 11 says that she's cute. Do you have weather covers on your Max fan? We have just the regular cover, but it's just what is it called? The cover on the Max fan.
It's just the standard.
The standard
it's just a lid. We have the cheapest Max fan you can get, and it's just the crank where you crank open the lid, and that's all it is. It's just the lid.
Yeah,
It's just a standard RV exhaust.
Yeah,
cover.
but we can turn the Max fan down to a slower setting and still have that open, or I guess closed enough
just
that it
barely,
won't that it won't rain in.
Yep.
With the Max fan going slower so that it can still pull in or blow out some
Yeah.
hot air.
I'm seeing how far behind we are. So far behind.
Are we really far behind?
About
says
10 minutes.
4:47. What
It's
time
like
is it?
4:57.
Oh my gosh, we're
10 minutes behind. I know.
Sorry, we're trying to catch up right now without missing questions.
We featured you on our featured channel of the month. Keep up the great videos. Oh, well, thank you. This nomadic idea.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, can you send us a link or something?
Well, I'm sure we can just search them and find them.
Yeah.
And it's got their faces. We know what to look for now.
Okay.
Hello from Scotland. Look at that.
Yeah, we had someone else from England earlier.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
International. Sweetie loves people. She does. She is a freaking. She's just a love. She's a people dog. She's a dog. She's like, she loves cats too. She's just.
She does. She loves everything.
This dog just loves life. I wish I had.
Except feathers. She hates feathers.
I wish I had her zest for life in general. She's just always just go, and just happy. It's. I'm very jealous of my dog.
Yeah. So funny story about feathers. When we used to live in our house, we had a small retention pond that had a trail around it, and there were tons of Canadian geese that would frequent the area. And when they would molt their feathers, they would just be everywhere. It's crazy. And we'd go on a walk, and Sweetie would see one, and she'd go up.
Wow.
She got that all over my back.
She got that all over my front.
Sweetie would see a feather, and she'd go up, and she'd want to smell it, and then she'd like jump with it every time it would move from the wind. It is absolutely adorable. If we can find a feather.
Oh, don't torture the dog.
No, I'm saying someday. If we can find a feather and get it on film, we will show you what we mean. But it is adorable.
Yeah.
Sweetie actually doesn't need any water. She got a ton of water before we came out here.
Yeah, she drank we made sure to give her a lot of water before we got here. She's okay.
Yeah, she's okay.
Well, I could give her a little water. It's fine. I'll give her water.
But how?
I'm gonna use this. Yeah, she does want water.
She always wants water.
She does always want water. We'll just do this. There you go. It'll get wet.
Our dog is weird because she always wants water.
Yeah.
But if you give her water all the time, she will literally drink it until it's gone, and then she'll throw it all up.
Yeah, we have a huge a very, very large water bowl for her in the RV. And we have filled it before, and she just drinks it, and empties it. Yeah.
And then throws up.
So.
Yeah. So she only gets like half of the bowl.
Yeah.
Throughout the multiple times throughout the day instead of like all at once. Like we literally can't leave her water bowl full in the RV.
Is that better?
We have to give her water.
Sit. Good girl. There you go.
She's a weirdo.
She's a weirdo.
And we can't feed her and give her water at the same time because then she'll throw all that up too. It's just very weird.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
Why do you not have a hold on her?
I thought she was fine.
You thought she was being good?
Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come on.
Here. Oh, good girl.
Turn around. Okay, sit. Good girl.
She's such a soft head.
Yeah.
A soft head dog.
Sweetie is thirsty. Not anymore. We got her some water.
Love my toy hauler. 2 Aussie pups in crates. Have plenty of room. Good. Good. I'm glad you have plenty of room for them. Have you gone on any hikes with them yet since getting your toy hauler?
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
I'm still talking about the couch.
Yeah.
Create an exterior entrance for the furnace for when it needs attention, and get your sweet Wi-Fi couch.
I don't know what that means, an exterior entrance.
Just cut a hole in the back of the RV. There's
the furnace still has to go somewhere.
I know. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna get a couch in our current RV. But I have made it very clear that the next RV we have is going to have a couch.
Yeah. It's too hard. Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, guys, we do not have a moderator on this video.
Oh, wait a second.
No,
oh well, whatever. Just forget
saying,
about it.
They're saying
Jenny, just don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just keep us move on.
Okay. As a retired nuclear biological chemical defense specialist in the Army, that's a chemical hazard I know well.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, I missed it. I missed the
joke.
joke.
We're so far behind that
Yeah.
I don't know what it's about anymore. Someone said stop with the couch. I'm sorry. I want the couch. I also want ice cream. I can talk about ice cream instead if you want.
Oh, and Sweetie pants when she's just excited or stressed out or something, and there's kids everywhere, so she's just panting because of that.
Yeah, she almost pants nonstop.
Yeah.
So even when it's cold, trust me, she's panting.
Yeah. If we're on a car ride anywhere, she's panting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's because she's excited.
Yeah.
So She will be panting whether she's thirsty or not.
Yeah.
Would you ever travel to the middle of the U.S.? I ask because a lot of YouTubers seem to travel around the coastal areas.
Just keep going.
Can you do something
No,
about
just
it?
keep going.
Okay.
Just keep talking.
I can't talk while you're doing things.
Oh my gosh. All right. A lot of people probably stay near the coast because that's where most of the BLM land is. So it's just easier, yeah, to stay near the coast instead of going to the middle of the country where there's not as much, or maybe it's not as populated, so there's not as many amenities out in the middle of the country. And also weather is probably more like, it's during the winter especially, you know, it's freezing cold there, whereas out west and south it's still warm. So that's probably why. We would love to get to the middle of the country though sometime soon.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's going to be this fall or if it's going to be... we've talked about next year. I think next year we're going to try, instead of going near the coast, I think we're going to go straight up from Arizona and over and back south. Maybe down through Texas or something. All right, we were able to finally
block Gabbid 2017. Yeah, took us a while. Like we said, we're pretty far behind, unfortunately, because we're trying to answer everyone's questions. But yeah.
And it for some reason wouldn't let us select it. So,
yeah.
But David got it finally. Sorry I was late. Hello from Connecticut. Hello. On the Hoh River. It's pretty rad. $5 a night. Hey, $5 a night.
I could handle that.
Yeah.
Had the whole place to myself last October. Look it up. All right, we will.
Yeah.
Allen's Bar Campground. Cool.
Yes. Thank you for your service, Scott.
Nice. That's cool. Thank you for your service, Scott Road. I'm a retired Army medic. You deserve to travel and see the country you defended. Absolutely agree.
Yes, 100%. And same with you guys.
Wayward Wags.
Hello from St. Louis.
Too close to Vancouver, Canada not to come visit. We would love to. No passports yet.
Yeah.
Soon though. Yeah, we'll probably make the trip into Canada next year. Maybe.
We'll see.
Maybe.
I don't know yet exactly what next year has planned for us, so.
Yeah.
We'll see. Sweetie is the real star of your channel.
Yeah.
Yes, she is.
She's the best. She is the best. What kind of gas mileage does your 3-ton diesel get, and how much in fuel do you spend a month, if you don't mind?
3/4 ton.
What did I say?
You said 3-ton.
3-ton. It's a 3-ton truck.
It is
It's
not
a
a
beast.
3-ton.
It is a beast. Let me tell you. We got way too much truck than we need. What are you doing? Oh, she grabbed her frisbee. That's hilarious. Okay, our 3/4 ton diesel, when towing, gets between 10 and 12 miles per gallon, and when driving gets between 18 and 22 on the highway. And a month we spend about $250 to $350 on diesel fuel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's our second biggest expense.
Thank you for helping report.
Yes.
Gabe, Bonnie, thank you very much. Love the video from Mount Baker. I'm only 20 miles as the crow flies from the crater. Mount Baker.
Mount Baker is in Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we were supposed to be able to see Mount Baker.
Yeah, we were
from the
supposed
hike.
to. Yeah, from Sauk Mountain, we were supposed to be able to see Mount Baker, but there was too much haze.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well. We were actually supposed to see all the way to the San Juan Islands.
Yeah.
But we couldn't see nearly that far. We could only see a few miles.
Yeah. A few miles at most.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loved the spittle.
Right.
That's what Scott says. It's a lot of spittle.
Oh yeah, they're saying the haze is unbelievable in Oregon. Yeah, NOAA weather forecast for the haze, for the forest fire smoke, just showed that Oregon was just gonna be covered in it for a while. Like the entire state of Oregon is just covered in forest fire smoke.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's supposed to end on Wednesday. My phone also says it's supposed to end on Wednesday, but NOAA says that it's actually
gonna
get worse
on Wednesday. It's
on
gonna clear up
Wednesday.
tomorrow and then get worse on Wednesday. Not in Oregon, here on the Olympic
here.
Peninsula. I have no idea about Oregon. I think Oregon's gonna stay covered in it. Yeah. Sweetie pie.
Why did you cut his tail? Well,
We did not,
We did not.
cut our dog's tail. We were actually looking for a Rottweiler that did not have a docked tail, that had a full tail, but unfortunately we couldn't find any purebred or any breeders in our region that had undocked Rottweiler puppies. So
yeah, we were told by the people that we got her from, though, that if we had known before she was born that we
Yeah.
wanted her, that they wouldn't have docked her tail.
yeah, it's just it's a breed standard, because back in the day Rottweilers were used as a number of things, but one thing they were used for was as draft dogs to pull carts, and their tails would sometimes could get caught in the cart or whatever, so they docked their tails, and that's just kind of a breed standard now.
Yeah, so it is AKC recognized, by the way, as well.
Oh, we think we have a buyer for our house. One more step closer to the road.
Oh,
Barry Oliver.
congratulations!
Yeah, congrats. That's really exciting.
I remember how excited we were when, so we had gotten, all right, our house was up for 3 days before we finally agreed to someone's offer on it. And it's funny because we had gotten 2 other offers before that, both of which were not exactly what we were looking for. So we decided we'll wait just a little bit longer, see if we can get what we want. Sure enough, 3 days after our house goes up on the market, they actually called our realtor and wanted to know,
What can we do to make this work?
what can we do to make this work? It's
There's a
okay,
very strong selling
Yes.
market in Fort Wayne. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it still is.
I think so too.
The housing market is very strong back home.
So they offered exactly what we were looking for, and yeah, sold the house to him after 3 days.
Oh
so
my
it was very
gosh,
cool.
sweetie.
Hi, baby.
What are you doing?
Be careful of bloat. I have heard of bloat. I actually, there's someone I know, one of the truck drivers, a truck driver that I know, his dog passed away from bloat, actually.
You ever going to visit Glacier National Park? Where's that at?
It is, I believe, in Montana.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
The northwest corner. There's actually a fire in Glacier National Park right now.
Oh, I'm sure we're gonna be.
We'll be over there someday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Scott was saying the comment about nasty gases from mixing ammonia and bleach.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
Yeah. Yep. He knows all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Puppy. Oh, sweetie, no, stop.
What's she doing?
Eating grass, like.
No, she's still eating grass.
Sweetie, stop. Okay.
No grass. Stop eating grass. you
Come
weirdo.
here. Come here. Sit. Okay. Down.
What if she just bite at the blanket?
I don't know. I think she's like, I want to go play.
Will you just give her her frisbee to chew on?
All right, here you go,
She
pup.
can chew on
Here,
her
chew on
frisbee.
this.
Oh, there we go.
There.
She doesn't want to.
No, she doesn't want to. She's like, whatever. Chloramine. That's it. Chloramine.
Mhm.
That's the bad one.
That sounds familiar.
How's the solar working in overcast Washington? Awful.
Yeah, I think the most we've seen so far is like 4.4.
That's mostly because we're staying in the shade, though. Our RV
Yeah.
is under some trees, so we can't really. It doesn't really count since we're under trees and in the shade. So, yeah,
Everyone join their picture.
that would be nice.
Hello from Cincinnati. Just found your channel. Loving it. Hello.
Del Conrad, I'm going to say goodbye for now. You guys be safe in your travels. Thank you, Del. Thanks for joining us.
You're going far too fast.
I know.
can't
I'm
read
just trying to
anything.
pick up because it's, we don't have much time left. So, oh, hey, I reached the end. Look at that.
Good. Now we can go back to these questions you so callously skipped. So someone already asked.
Did you use a Washington State ferry to go from Seattle to the Olympics? How much was it? Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we wanted to. I really did want to.
Hey, stop eating grass, pup.
There is the
You're gonna get yourself sick.
Edmonds something.
Edmonds?
Edmonds.
Edmonds. Yeah, it's right where
What
we
was-
went. It was that ferry right where we went near the
Yeah.
water. Sweet pea.
I think it was called like the Edmonds something ferry, and
here.
I wanted to go on it because it
Would've been cool.
It would have been really cool.
All right.
But for our RV and our truck, it was going to cost us $113 and some
Want
change.
some more water?
So we did not do that, unfortunately, even though that would have been really cool. But looking at another route, we calculated out our fuel, and it was only going to cost us a third of that price to go around the Puget Sound instead of through it. So we ended up driving around because $113 is pretty pricey.
Yeah, just to
take a ferry across.
Yeah.
So we have been on a ferry before with our RV though.
That one was free.
That one was free. That was down in Texas.
Yep.
The only thing we had to do was we had to pay a toll over a bridge before we got onto the ferry, and that was $2. So that was really cool. I don't remember where exactly in Texas. It was near Galveston.
Is that better?
Galveston, Texas. I don't know if I said that right.
Oh my! Oh, got a cough. Hey, I'm blocking you from
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Sweet Pea, sit down. Good girl. Hey.
Okay, so this person says they had a Roddy with an undocked tail. He ended up with happy tail, wagged it so much that it would get repeatedly injured. Needed to have it docked anyway due to damage.
Wow. That's why they dock them.
I totally get it, because she has an incredibly high pain tolerance.
Oh yeah.
Incredibly high pain tolerance.
Well, that's just a thing about Rottweilers in general.
They all do, not just her. Every Rottweiler has it. So I could only imagine them breaking their tail and it not really even bothering them all that much.
They just keep going. Look at that. Scott Horan says, "Canine sneeze catcher. What a gentleman."
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Super gentleman.
Well, I do think that is the last of it. What is she eating?
She's just still finding grass around.
Okay, we'll answer this question, and then we're going to have to call it for the day. What is the prettiest place you've been so far? We're looking for our next work camping job and trying to decide where to go next.
I already knew what I was gonna say, but there's no work camping.
There's no work camping there.
I was Redinger Lake. Is that?
Okay, we can let you know. It's just outside of, what was that town?
Sierra. Oh, I have
Very
no
loud
idea.
crow.
I don't know what the name of the town was, but Redinger Lake was probably my favorite spot we've ever stayed in the Sierra National Forest.
Yep.
But I don't think there's any work camping out there because it was a boondocking site. So,
most places we've been are all boondocking sites, but one of our favorite places that we've been has been Joshua Tree National Park. But again, I don't think that there's any camp posting or work camping opportunities there either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We boondock almost exclusively, so we don't have a lot of good
we really
suggestions
like the Shawnee National Forest though.
In Illinois,
Yeah, there was a camp host there.
It sounds like that crow's laughing at you. Yes, he was.
Laughing at us because, I don't know, he's taller than us.
I don't know. What?
I'm making a guess.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the crow was awesome. How did you manage that? I don't know.
It's just nature video bombing or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Video bombing?
I don't know.
Because it's not photo bombing, because this isn't a photo, it's video. So.
Well,
anyway,
you ready to head back to the RV?
Yes, I am.
Yep.
What was that?
It was nothing. I didn't even see anything.
It was like a bee or a fly or something.
Yeah, well, I think you'll be all right.
Okay.
Well, sweetie, you gonna say goodbye? You wanna say goodbye? Up. Oh, good girl. Oh my goodness. Standing on me. Okay, sit. All right, sweetie. Do you want to go?
She's looking behind you at those people over there, like, where? Over there? We're going over there?
But do you want to go? You want to go back home? Can you speak? Good girl. Good girl.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining. We will catch you next time in exactly 2 weeks from today. We will make sure that we post a reminder, not only on Facebook, but on Twitter as well. If you don't already follow us there, go check those out so that you know you can get all the reminders from when we're going live and all that fun stuff. Other than that, we will catch you all next time, and we are going to go and get some ice cream.
What? Ice cream? Are you serious?
I was talking about a couch too much, so now I want ice cream.
What does the couch have anything to do with ice cream, and how have you roped me into ice cream?
Do you want ice cream?
I mean, I don't want to pay for ice cream.
You just want free ice cream?
Yeah. All right, well, it looks like we're going to go get some ice cream and then head back to the RV. So thank you guys so much for thank you for coming to our live stream. We really appreciate it, and it was fun hanging out with y'all. Thanks for coming. Ice cream, yeah.
Woo!
Sweetie girl, say bye-bye to him. Good girl. Come here.
Oh.
I think
All
you
right.
blocked her head throwback.
Well, she was standing there, and then she threw her head back here. Okay.
All
There we go. Okay.
right, that was a goodbye from Sweetie.
Ew.
More slobber?
Yes.
All right. We better get going before we get more slobber
All
on
right.
us.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.